why don't we have lunch? Just me, PFT, and TJ.
Yeah.
This is great.
It's been a dream.
The three best friends anyone could have,
Yeah.
right?
We've been wanting to do this for a while.
Yeah, right.
We have. We actually have a side text. We're like, yeah, can't wait to get that lunch that we've been talking about.
Yeah.
So yeah, just
We should say.
That's been really good week.
Sorry about Defensive Player of the Year.
Oh, yeah.
That was bullshit there.
Oh,
All right, get up. Can't do it no more.
come on.
So where did this start? I mean, I think they reached out to us, and we're like, "Hey, we want to sit down with Jerry."
yeah. TJ's a fan.
Yeah, I think TJ reached out actually to PMT crew and was like, "Hey, we running this back this year? Like, I need to hang with Jerry again." So I think that's where this all came about.
Facts.
I definitely didn't ask. TJ Watt, listen, I love you so much, bro. We couldn't make dinner happen last year. My dream is to have dinner with TJ.
He owes you a dinner.
Yeah, I mean, this doesn't count. I want him to know that. Because this is multiple people.
And it's lunch.
Yeah, and it's lunch, exactly.
Okay, we're doing something a little special, a little different. PFT and I are here joined with TJ Watt. He's here with 6-star 100% whey protein. You look like you've been working out.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Do you lift
Yeah.
weights?
I do. I try to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you use 6-star?
Of course. The protein, creatine, pre-workout, use it all.
Love it. So we thought end of the Super Bowl week, we're doing a million interviews. We've had TJ on the show a bunch. Why don't we have lunch? Just me, PFT, and TJ.
Yeah.
This is great.
It's been a dream.
It is.
The three best friends anyone could have,
Yeah.
right?
We've been wanting to do this for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
we have. We actually have a side text. We're like, yeah, can't wait to get that lunch that we've been talking about.
Yeah.
So yeah, just three guys shooting the breeze. Can't wait. It's been a good week. It's been a big week here at Super Bowl.
Well, we should say.
That's been a really good week.
Sorry about Defensive Player of the Year.
Oh yeah.
That was bullshit there. All right, get up. Can't do it no more.
Come on, you got to get in here.
Hey.
Jerry's here. We got the lunch.
Appreciate you, man.
Yes.
Finally having it happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
I will say it does not count as
not count.
dinner.
Doesn't count.
What?
Yeah, well,
that's starting out hot.
This is a lunch, but we also have to do dinner.
We're on the
It's
same
12
page.
o'clock.
Okay. What did you think when Jerry hit the hole-in-one and he had the entire world looking at him, 100,000 people, and the first thing he said was, "I just hope that this means I can get dinner with TJ Watt."
I was out at practice the whole time explaining it to everybody. Like, this guy he's swinging, man. His arm is messed up. He's getting massages. We just watched him sleep for 8 hours, whatever it was. And my coach is like getting behind it, and I go back in. The first thing I see, I shit you not, is a text saying Jerry made it. And I'm watching the video, and I'm like, oh, this is awesome. And all of a sudden, it was like the most important thing I would do is get dinner. And I was like, yeah,
Literally.
I guess this thing is bigger than I thought it ever should be.
It was like winning the Super Bowl MVP. It's like, where do you want to go? And he's like, just dinner with TJ
Dinner,
Watt.
that's it. I mean,
Well, it wasn't. They didn't ask him like, "What do you want to do next?" It was just like talk about that experience. It just came up. And the first thing he was like, "I'd really like to eat with TJ."
yeah.
Wanted to make
I
that
said to
happen.
myself, if there's 100,000 people here, one of those guys have to know TJ.
You know TJ.
I know, but I'm saying,
I follow you.
it'll get to him. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I'll use this as
Yeah.
I have to get dinner with TJ. I mean, it just has to happen.
I feel like now that this is like 2 or 3 years in a row,
Yeah.
are we close enough that you guys can start texting for real?
Yeah, we're almost there. I just don't want to be getting these Pat Fryer memes to like text that you send him like an hour before kickoff. I don't need that.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
true.
need
That's
that.
a good point. That's a good
That's
point.
the only thing I'm holding
Wait,
back
what
on.
does he text him before kickoff?
You like screenshot what you text guys before.
Yeah, like
Yeah, read it.
yeah. So like,
I don't need to be getting in the zone to get a text.
I'd just be like, what's the vibe like? You feel
I don't need that.
So one time I texted Kenny, I was like, Kenny, good luck today. What's on the playlist? What music you listen to? He just was like, I don't listen to music before pregame. So I was like, oh, my bad.
What do you respond to that? That's literally what you
My
said.
bad. Yeah.
Probably responded, can I still get a jersey?
No, he's giving me jersey. Kenny's taking care of me. Couple guys.
So can you meet TJ halfway and be like, there's no game day texting?
That's fine. No game day.
Night before counts.
Yeah.
And
No,
that's
no
Okay.
weekend
Yeah,
text.
no
No weekend
yeah.
text.
And if it's a Thursday night
So
game, no
no
Wednesday.
Saturday, no Sunday, Friday's good.
Yep.
Yep.
Cool.
What about Monday?
Monday works.
Yeah,
Unless
but
it's a Monday night game.
But after a loss, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's tough, you know.
I don't need pass rush tips, that's for sure.
No, 100%.
But if you want to,
Well, he's definitely going to give you some pass rush.
Well, no, I like when you do the fake. You don't do it as much anymore.
Yeah.
But you do like the hezzy,
Yeah.
and then you hit outside. That's my favorite one. Also, you didn't really use the spin this year.
I know, I left it to Alex Highsmith. Gotta keep something in the pocket.
I know, you're right. I will say this, I have a question. I'm going to come out hot.
Okay. All this wasn't hot? Okay.
I know where this is going.
PFT knows, because
Yep.
I asked PFT, I was like, hey, is this wrong of me to ask? Should I ask? PFT's like, no, it's fine, ask. Was there a game this year where you got a sack and you were like, Jerry's going to love that one?
Are you thinking of a specific one that I'm trying to get, or?
No.
I think, what was it? Baltimore, because I was wearing the bully
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said that was the one. I knew it.
Yeah.
And I tried to make sure I was by Mason Rudolph because I knew the cameras were going to be out. So I was like, let me get some action for him.
I said that was the one.
Follow up though, was there a moment that you were like, Jerry's gonna love this? Because I know there was one moment this season that he went crazy in the game.
Yeah.
He went nuts.
That was the was that the one against the where you got held
No.
and then your helmet came off?
Yeah, and then he went visor.
Yeah, no, you
swapped the
Patriots,
visor.
That's when I went crazy.
Jerry was like, he's got the visor.
It's different when you put the visor on.
It is. Sometimes it's hard to see with the visor, but I rolled with it for a couple games.
Yeah, I like
I'm
that.
playing with it a little
The
bit.
dark visor. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, this is great.
Look like Batman. That visor is an amazing piece of medical technology, isn't it?
It is. It's incredible.
Put it on, you're healthy. Yeah,
Solves all
it is.
issues.
Put me back out there.
That's why you're wearing the glasses. Right
Exactly,
now.
yeah.
Exact thing.
I walk around with a minor
Glasses
brain injury all the time. Now I'm good.
The other one is, do you know now when you get a haircut that Jerry's going to talk about it nonstop?
Also, yeah, let's.
Bully mode, yeah. It's time. You told me to shave my head before I shaved my head.
Yes.
I was like, all right,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
control this here.
Because usually it happens from like week 8 to 10. In that gap, he's been doing it where he gets the short haircut, and then it's like, oh, he's ready now. You know what I mean?
Because then did you go bully?
I
this
went.
year
I
as well?
went too.
You
When you did it, I did it. Yeah.
It's a good looking haircut. Yeah. So during a game, I was telling Jerry, I was like, don't let him tell you that he hasn't thought about you during a game, because I'm sure there's been like one, you ripped the celebration. Maybe in the back of your head, you're like, Jerry is loving that. Jerry just saw that leg
Like,
kick.
he's about to get up off the couch.
Yeah.
And like, does your hammy get sore after?
Oh yeah, I do it. It's only special ones I do it. You know what I mean? If it's like, oh, this is second sack of the game, I do it. The one where you got held and then the helmet came off, I went crazy.
Yeah. It's always just, TJ, he's the best.
Yeah.
That's what he does. He screams at TJ. He's the best.
All right.
Would you, if you guys had gotten the Super Bowl, would you have been back?
Yes.
Okay. Would you have been back if you won the first game?
Yes.
Yeah, Tomlin said it.
Okay.
He'll be
Right,
back.
yeah, no, because Jerry was telling everyone in the office.
And I'll go as
He's
far
just
as-
like, he'll be back. He'll be back.
I'll show you a video after this.
I'll go as
How
far
close
as
that was.
I think you even wanted to play that game and they didn't let you.
I wanted to. It would have been smart.
Yeah.
It
He's got to keep
wasn't very stable.
I know. That's what I don't think about that when I'm watching. You know what I mean? Like TJ could play through anything.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like
He
a
could do-
robot.
yeah.
You
There's a
know.
human element to it.
I know. I get that now.
There was a MCL, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember it was you and then Sam Laporta got hurt.
Yeah.
And then Sam
Yeah,
just was
he-
like, I'm
yeah.
going to play. And I had no idea, like, how can you play on that after a week?
It's very, very difficult because it's as soon as you cut, like I would even be putting my shorts on and like if you're on, it just feels very unstable.
Yeah.
Now,
It slips out.
I don't know if you saw this part of the injury, but for a second there, we thought you tore your ACL. And Jerry said that if you tore your ACL, he was going to do a Jerry after dark, where he just stayed on the court until he tore his ACL.
Yeah.
Would that have been a little too far?
Yes, 1,000%. Did it pick me up a little bit? Absolutely.
I was ready.
I know you would.
What would you have done?
I would just do like wide receiver routes until I make a bad cut and just try to blow
Or
it
just
out.
have like people like hit you low across
yeah, or
the middle.
Roll out a strip of turf. And
People hit me low.
Yeah.
And then just
I don't want to see it still.
That would have been
Dude,
so
you would have
good.
been here in crutches like to this day. Yeah.
could you imagine that?
You're just getting everyone in the office just taking you out of the knees over and over.
Yeah.
Just gets up again.
What you should have done is like put a blindfold on and then run with a football and then have Zod just immediately take it.
right so low.
Oh my god.
That would have been fun. That would have done a lot of views.
Yeah, well,
Insane amount of
I think that
views.
might have been more hold than hold.
Yes.
It would have
Yeah.
been worth it.
Especially if it took a while.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, this hit hurt, but I still got my ACL.
maybe breaks an arm instead, like halfway through.
He's like, it's not my ACL. I gotta keep going. Oh shit.
So we're thinking defensive player of the year next year? What does it say? You got screwed. You got screwed. Yeah. Jerry was fighting. He was getting roasted behind. Did you see that?
Yeah, I was getting roasted. Michael
lot of people
Parsons
were
came
getting
at me.
What did he say?
He quote tweeted him, called him an idiot.
Yeah, it was like, oh, this is so dumb. You fans don't watch film. What is that? That has never. Stats have always been where you get the honors and where you get the rewards. So like when film, what is film? What is that?
Film?
You watched the game,
Myles
right?
Garrett won the award for almost sacking the quarterback, pretty much.
Pressure.
Pressure.
I do want to preface that I don't have a problem with any players. Everybody's phenomenal. Miles is phenomenal. Michael, they're great players. Don't get me wrong. It's just that the voting, I just want more clarity on how it all comes about.
Right.
Yeah, it's a bunch of fat sports writers that sit in a room and they're like, Peter King gets up on a table and he's like, let's give it a Miles this year.
We get you a vote.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Do you think you could do it unbiased?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
TJ's been retired for 10 years and he still gets votes.
So we're getting ready to do our Trivia Live show last night, and I'm backstage, and Jerry just comes up to me with his phone in his hands, and he was shaking, like his hand was shaking. He was just trembling. I was like, what's up, Jerry? He's like, they gave it to Myles Garrett. I've never seen Jerry like this on edge before.
Yeah.
And he was furious on your behalf. It's good to have somebody that's like the biggest cheerleader. You would think that JJ would be.
Well, cheerleader's a little bit too far.
Well, cheerleader.
Supporter.
You lead
Supporter.
cheerleaders.
Biggest supporter.
You're the biggest athletic supporter.
Correct.
Okay.
I like
got
that.
it.
I like that a lot.
But it's
better.
good to have somebody out there like on the front lines for you, like Jerry.
Yeah, I mean,
It really
I keep track of like everything, dude. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. I don't know. I'm just,
I appreciate it. I really do. We talk about it all the time how it's to have someone in your corner as hard as you are. It's awesome, and I don't want any of it to come across as whining or complaining. It's just the matter of fact. You work so hard, and when you're not able to come away from the season with the Super Bowl, you like to fall back on something that the hard work was worth it.
Yeah,
and to not get that as a sting, but at the end of the day, it's more motivation.
Now, what do you think about?
Wait, how many do you have? You
One.
have one.
Should have 3.
Right.
Got snubbed at Donald here as well.
And you need it because JJ is going to hold that.
yeah,
Like he is.
It is a legacy thing. It really is,
Yeah.
and it's not why we play, but it comes along with it.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, the only thing, you just have to break the sack record next year. 22 and a half.
It sounds real easy, doesn't it?
That's
What people are always like, well, you just got to go and get 28 sacks. It's like, okay, guy, like
more numbers.
it's just so easy, isn't it?
I think you could do it.
Well, the real sack record is bullshit.
Strahan.
Yeah, that was
a fake.
That was a flop.
Brett Favre took a
Also,
dive.
what do you think about this? Let's go back to when you tied the record. That Ravens game, they didn't give you the sack, remember?
Yep.
That was bullshit because you would have broke the record.
But was he trying to throw? Receivers were out on routes. He didn't have time. I don't know. There's a lot
It was
of
the fumble. It was when he dropped the snap, but he picked it up.
It's difficult because sometimes it's a sacks. It's all on who's grading that game, so it's very difficult to say.
Do you think you work harder than Max Crosby? Because he works very hard.
That guy,
He's crazy.
That guy is an animal. I
Yeah.
have so much respect for him and the way that he plays the game. And I mean, the guy played like in like his arm. I saw his arm was in a sling. He just got his knee done. I mean, talk about a guy that puts his body on the line. I respect him.
Yeah. He works. What time does he get in? Like he said, 4:35 in the morning. He starts working out.
Every day.
That seems a little. It seems a little much.
Yeah.
If it works for him, it works for him.
Yeah.
Was JJ ever close to coming back out of retirement? I saw those. I think you were doing them.
Yeah.
You were doing the Photoshops
Yeah.
in the Steelers. JJ in the Steelers jersey.
Had my guys
He's just like, it's like Pokemon. He's trying to collect all the wasps.
I think it got to a point where he, like when he came out and visited me, I think he even told you guys this and other people, it's like he missed it the most at that point. And like, if we were to rattle off some more wins and have the right trajectory, I think he would have truly entertained the idea.
Yeah.
Because he always said it was either there or Houston, but we just couldn't get it done.
That'd be so sick.
It would have been awesome. It really would have been.
Do you know that Jerry, I've made him an honorary Badger?
Really?
Oh, yeah, I'm Badger now.
Yeah.
How'd that come about?
Well, he took me to a game.
Yeah, we went to the Ohio State
Remember I
game.
hit you up? I was like, hey, should I go?
Yeah, he asked me about you. This is another thing.
Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. That was bad. That was bad. That was on me. That was on me.
What was it, like a Saturday morning?
Saturday.
Morning. I have a game on Sunday. He goes, yo, rolling up to the Badger game, you gonna be there today? And I was like, I don't even know if I responded. I think I might have said, have a game tomorrow, bro.
I said, have a game tomorrow.
don't know how you think this
He
works.
showed you on the jumbotron, and Jerry was just freaking out. He's like, "That's TJ."
Looking back, Sunday's the next day. Why would he be at the game?
Well, I mean, it's kind of like I don't know if we talked about this story when Jerry might have gotten a little duped online. He thought you were coming to his son's first
birthday party, yeah.
party.
You had the cutout
And I
jersey on.
explained to him that you had a game. I think the same day.
Same day.
And I was like, I don't think that's TJ you're talking to.
We threw a $10,000 Steelers themed first birthday for my son.
Nice flex.
Well, it was the dumbest flex. I tried to explain to him.
Yeah.
I was like, Jerry, like, I got kids. No one remembers the first birthday.
No.
Yeah, I gave a baby $10,000.
Yeah. Well, Dave gave me shit for a long time for that. Remember?
Yeah.
But it was all Steelers themed. I had the jerseys on. My son had the Watt jersey. I was like, oh, this is incredible. He's coming. This will be a big surprise. And then, eventually, Twitter started Jerry, you're getting duped. This is fake. Trust me. I was like, all right, whatever. You ain't showing up.
But you were kind of still looking at that front door maybe.
We had the TJ cutout.
Yeah.
I ordered that specifically for TJ when he came.
Wait, your present for TJ was it cut out of TJ?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a cutout of TJ. It was a life-size one.
TJ, I got you.
Here you go.
I should have sent the guy that always dresses up as me as games at least.
That guy is great. That guy's. You ever see that guy?
Yeah.
He wears the full uniform.
At first, I thought it was you. I was like, he's taking this a little too far.
It is Jerry's dream to be a ball boy or a water boy. Which one was it?
One of the few things I would leave Barstool for is something to do with Steelers that I'm just always on the sideline, which would be equipment, I guess.
Yeah?
Do you know anybody on the equipment staff?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's a fan of mine.
Okay.
But he's
which one?
good.
Kyle?
I'm the chubbier guy.
Kyle Powers.
Yeah,
Shout out Kyle.
he's a great guy.
He is a great guy.
So have you asked him about maybe getting a job?
I think his job's secure right now.
Yeah.
No, you're not taking his job.
Yeah.
You could be a partner.
Partner.
What would be your best asset?
Hydration, probably water.
Have you ran full speed since the getting the tee?
I did a 10-minute mile yesterday on the treadmill.
Nice.
What?
10-minute, yeah.
Just did it?
Yeah, well, the Jerry After Dark the other day.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
So I haven't been in the gym since 2012.
Yeah.
So
Good for
I
you.
saw you didn't get that deep on those squats.
my legs are still banged up.
Yeah.
Because I haven't squatted since 2012, probably.
He doesn't. He's got low T, and I told him you
I don't
got.
got a low T no more.
Fixed?
Wait, how'd you fix it?
I've been playing a lot less video games.
Okay.
I've been traveling a lot, so walking through airports and stuff like that.
Okay. You got to squat. This is it. I mean, this is what we're
Should.
talking
You
about
really
with the
should.
protein.
Yeah.
It feeds the wolf. You got to squat.
We can get some of the sense if you want.
Yeah.
I got some.
Yeah.
I got some. I bought some to Chicago.
Yeah.
Do the complex workouts. Do the,
Get you on some
squats?
creatine.
Yeah.
Do
But
the
when you
deadlifts?
stop? You stop working out for a little bit, right? In the off season.
I take 2 weeks off too. Yeah.
And then you're back.
Yeah, it's like slow ramp. This is like the last year and this year is the first time I'm actually smart about it, and I'm not grinding right now. I'm kind of a slow build, so it makes a lot more sense. But
Yeah.
you could do what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
After 2
We
weeks.
could get you up for a workout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Be a good thing.
Get you up on
Yeah,
my
there's
training
still
bread.
squats, but you got to get deeper. Those
know,
squats you
I
did.
know.
Dude, we
Those squats.
should get you up for workout.
Yeah. Yeah, you could try
do it.
We could grab lunch or dinner after.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
great.
that's
I'm just
perfect.
scared about throwing up in front of everybody.
You've done it on your
Yes,
shot.
but it's different when it's Steelers. It's oh, look at this fat guy. He's just throwing up.
You just called Kyle Powers the chubby guy.
But there's nothing cool if a football player throws up and they continue with the play.
That's a great
awesome,
point.
Yeah,
right?
That's a
true.
great point. That's a great point.
So you
yeah.
throw up, you work out.
yeah.
Jerry, you're probably
TJ squat.
Then you can say you're part of the process.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're
Bought in more.
You're like an hour away from it.
Yeah.
I know.
When he's-
We'll
when he's in
golf or
Wisconsin.
something.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Well, now you're adding things. That was dinner to golf.
Birthday's actually gonna happen this year.
Well, I mean, we're so close. He's in Wisconsin.
Yeah. I mean, you got to make sure he doesn't fall in any pools.
That's true.
True. That
He
was
took- he
crazy.
took that really
was,
tough.
That was bad.
You know he
took
took
it
that tough, right? No, but
I was angry that
Jerry
You were
was,
actually upset?
Yes.
yeah. He was
What,
like,
you
I
got
should have
hurt?
been there. He kept on saying that. He's like, if I was there, that never would
Never would
have
have.
happened.
What would you have done?
I don't think. I don't know. I probably would have tried to catch you or something.
Sprung up off the chair.
Yeah. Blowing a whistle, maybe.
Dove in with the red thing.
No, he's angry. It was like a parent being like, I'm just disappointed.
Should have been there. I can't believe it.
Did you, a little bit of you blamed yourself?
A little bit.
Yeah,
A
for
little
not
bit.
being there.
Yeah, for not being there. You know what I mean? You're supposed to have eyes always. You know?
Yeah.
I'll get you the security cams.
Do not do that. That's a terrible idea.
That's true.
Let's just go with text messages.
What are you doing? I'm just looking at security footage.
No.
Oh, he wouldn't work. He would just stare at your house all day.
Yeah. I mean, most of my job is actually like Jerry After Dark, hanging out with Big Cat, and then like, and like looking up stats all the time. Like some stats.
That is like a third of the pie chart is just looking up TJ stats.
Yeah. Like, what's the matchup this week? You know, what's this guy's weaknesses on offensive line? TJ likes to do the hezzy, you know what I mean? Bull rush. This guy gets blown up a lot on the bull rush, so hopefully TJ does it.
Scouting
all the time.
reports throughout the week.
All right. Should we eat? We're here, beautiful Fontainebleau, new hotel. I think it opened like 45 days ago.
It's great. And
We ate here on Monday.
yeah.
Fontainebleau, awesome hotel.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay here next time I come to Vegas. So yeah, let's eat.
Let's eat.
And I told him, no way.
I want to give a toast.
Okay.
All right.
Shout out to health, TJ, wealth, a great career which you're having, bringing best friends together. Shout out Dan PFT, part of my take crew. This might be the best lunch of all time, and I love all you guys.
Love you, Jerry. Love you, TJ.
Jerry.
Here we go.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers. Chairman flying.
All right.
It was a great toast.
Yeah.
You crushed that.